guys doing? Before I get started and talk about what these are, let's get those disclaimers out of the way and then hop into it. Before I get started, I do have those disclaimers to get out of the way. I live near a major highway here in the country of Belize, so you will hear those motor vehicles in my background. Where I live, there's also a lot of wild birds. You may hear them calling, chirping, and crying in the background. And thirdly, I have dogs. My neighbors have dogs, so if anyone comes in this neighborhood, you will hear those dogs, including my own, start barking. And with that, I get back to my regular scheduled program. Okay. For disclaimer, it is currently raining. I mean, it's been raining off and on all morning, and now in the afternoon, the rain just basically settled in. Now, let's hop into what these are. I've had these for a long time. I don't think I've had them since 2019. I think I've had them probably the earlier parts of 2020. These are actually the Sargent Artist Quality Brush Tip Markers. Let's pop one of them out. Here they are. Look at how they look. Let's go in closer. Yeah, don't you see that? These are how they look. Now, like I said, I've had these for the earlier part of 2020. I got them at one of my local art and stationery supply store here in Belize. Which one of those stores? I don't remember, because two of the stationery stores I often frequented now carry these, so I don't remember which one I got them at. But these are how they basically look. The interesting thing is the cap doesn't have anything to hook onto your pocket with. So that's interesting. It does have a stopper here, so it doesn't roll when it has the cap on. It doesn't have any stopper here on the ends of it. Let's pull that out. It doesn't have any stopper here towards the end of it. And it's real brush tip. Like, look at that. Yeah, you see that? That's real brush tip right there. Okay. Now, if you're noticing a number towards the tip of this right here, yeah, this number is a number that I placed into these because these did not come with any color names. They did not come with any color identifying number. So using my soldering tool, I put a number there so that I know what number so I could correspond a color to a number. Okay. Okay, so these are 18 set. This is an 18 marker set here that I have here. I was looking on the internet for these, I believe, when I was about to do the review for these, to see if these comes in higher set, and I was unable to find it. I am not saying it doesn't, I'm just saying I didn't find if it come in higher set. And also in my stores here in the country Belize that carry these, because I said there's two stores here in Belize that carry this. The set that they have is no higher than 18, but I cannot say definitively if the 18 color set is its highest color payout. Okay, so the second set of markers we're going to be looking at is the Ohuhu watercolor brush pen, or the water pen, and the watercolor pen. And these are just like the Sargent Art, whereas it is actually real bristles. There you go. Let me pull you guys in closer. There you go, real bristles that make up the tip of this pen. Again, it doesn't have any hook, but it does, on the cover, does have a stopper so that it kind of prevents it from rolling. And again, like the Sargent Art, it doesn't have any color names, but I had to use my engraving tool to put in a color identifying number so that I could identify, because it doesn't come with color names and it doesn't come with color number. So basically these two are the same. This is a 20 color set. I believe these come in sets up to 48 at the time I got these. I am thinking since then these have gone into higher sets, and I got these a while ago. I dare say it's 2018. The reason why we're looking at both of these together is because they both boast the same thing. They both say the vibrant colors with artist quality, and it's real bristles that is for precise control and smooth, and it's great for persons to do art with, and for those people to do coloring with, for coloring book enthusiasts. They both come in round barrels. They both come with the covers with stoppers, clear covers, and they both come basically the same. So I decided to do this review as a review comparison where I compared the two of these. Ideally, I should also say that I've worked with these before. I've used them in previous artwork, so I'm not unfamiliar with them. I've worked with them. I know the best type of papers to use these with. And I know how to work with these because, again, I've worked with them before. The one thing I would say about these is, first, I should put a swatch up of how these look right about here in comparison to these. And because this is a 20 set and the Sargent Art is an 18 set, the differences between the Ohuhu 20 set is that the Ohuhu, and I'm referring back to the swatch, comes with an extra orange, it comes with an extra red, and it comes with an extra purple, versus the Sargent Art set that has a gray, whereas the Ohuhu set doesn't have a gray. Okay, so now that we have established our medium, let me stop my blabbering. I will be talking more about these in detail when we go into the coloring. So just let's get all color up. Okay guys, as you can see here, I'm starting off with a little bit of color mixing, trying to get the feel for those colors. Even though I have those colors pre-swatched out, I still like to mix up the colors and do a little bit of swatching just to see how those colors relate to the piece that I've drawn, and that's exactly what I'm doing there. Some of the things that I discovered in my color mixing, and I will talk about them in a minute. So now that the yellow, that the Sargent Art is a little different. Now I can't compare colors because, again, I don't know the colors that they have chosen. There's no color names and there's no color indicated number, and they're not the same. So they can basically be 6 different types of colors, 2 different types of yellow, 2 different types of red, and 2 different types of blue. I just try to choose colors that were similar. As you can see me going in here with an orange, a mixture of the red and yellow. And guys, I'm just trying to bring that out. I'm using the next flower to be a little more red on the side to show that it's younger, it's richer, it has more tone. I'm going back in now to kind of add some shadows, some shade into those flowers, trying to create a little bit of dimension with those flowers. You will see me next going in with some greens, trying to make sure that those there's a difference between the flower stems and the leaf. You know, one is a little more yellow and a little bit more lighter than the other, versus the leaf, which is very bit more cooler, very bit more greener than the stem. I'm trying to create those tones with it. It was just a fun experience. Some of the things that I discovered with the paper is that this paper has been pre-primed with the Daniel Smith watercolor ground. These type of pens just move better when the paper is pre-primed. Other paper that I found out that works excellent with this medium is also the Sargent Art watercolor paper. It allows the medium to move better. Doing the same thing basically with the second flower, just kind of repeating the same technique, the same colors to the best of my ability, guys, is what I did with the first one. And all in all, it was a very fun and enjoyable experience. I actually had fun with it. I was relaxed. It was beautiful going in there, just trying to basically mimic the same thing so they can basically look similar. And again, going in there with that green, again trying to create that two-tone of green where one is a little bit more warmer than the other one. I didn't use any brown for this because I didn't want to go in with the browns, but I did use some blues to kind of highlight that background a little bit. Thank you guys so much, and this was such a fun experience. Okay, we are finished. Interesting little developments. Little things that I have discovered. I probably would have talked about those during the coloring. Trying this new style where I actually talk about my process, some of the things I discovered during the coloring process. That way I kind of minimize my videos a little bit. And all in all, I actually enjoyed that process. I fell in love with them. Because I watered them down, they're not as bright as they're supposed to be, but I can live with it. And guys, it was very fun, it was relaxing, it was amazing, and all in all, I can't say how much fun I had doing this comparison with you guys. Let me know in the comments below what you think of it. Let me know in the comments below if these are something you want to try, maybe in your art future or something you have tried, or maybe there's another brand of watercolor, these stuff here, watercolor brush markers that you have. Let me know what those experiences are like. And thank you so much for joining me on this journey, and as always, stay safe, stay blessed, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.